Hello everyone, welcome to Katharine's Creatures. This is a series where I get to talk a little bit about and touch base upon various mythological creatures, beast beings, and the like pulled from lore worldwide. And I always like to preface by saying that I am not a linguist, so if I mispronounce anything, I do apologize in advance. And today, per a recommendation, I am going to talk about a creature from American folklore, and this is the Wampus Cat. Now, the Wampus Cat is a cat-like creature that varies widely depending on the description and theory and source of the particular origin of the story. It is let's go through some of these variations of descriptions. One time it's described as a creature that is heard whining about the various camps at night or campsites at night in the woods. Other times it's been described as a sort of spiritual felid with green eyes or glowing eyes and potentially somehow associated with occult powers in this particular circumstance. And yet other people describe it pretty much as any number of mystical animals or some strange phenomenons that occur. But one particular folklorist, his name was Vance Randolph, tried to describe the Wampus Cat after gathering information about the various lore around it, and kind of came to the conclusion that, in his opinion, the Wampus Cat was a sort of almost amphibious panther that often leaps into the water and swims around in the water systems, and again perfectly adapt in a more of aquatic lifestyle as it is on a terrain and on the ground. Now, in 1930, there was a newspaper article from the Piedmont area of North Carolina talking about the Wampus Cat and kind of almost accusing it for several different unexplainable livestock killings. And I think that's one of the earlier notifications or notes about this particular creature or cryptid, depending on how you categorize it. Currently today, the Wampus Cat is actually a mascot for a number of different schools around the country, including Louisiana, Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, and I think it's Idaho. All have schools that utilize the concept of the Wampus Cat as their mascot. But outside of that, I mean, the interesting thing is modern fantasy writers, some are now using the Wampus Cat in their stories. For example, in the Potterverse, so J.K. Rowling kind of talks about the Wampus Cat and kind of identifies it as an American creature, or North American creature that comes and stems from the Appalachian Mountain area. And that's in part because some of the oldest lore about the Wampus Cat is from that area as well. So it does fall into a fictional creature from the Appalachian Mountains. And yeah, so if you have any questions for me about this particular creature or any other mythological ones, or even my fantasy books, please post them in the comments below or reach out to me on any of my social media. And until next time, everyone, Skål.